YouTube! My name is Annie. The reason for this video is because I've been getting a lot of comments on my Twitter and my Instagram from people asking me fitness related questions. And since I do go to school, I am a manager and I do train, it's been really hard for me to get to everybody's questions. And I've promised a lot of people that I would help them, but it's just really hard when I'm trying to deal with my own life. So this YouTube is going to be answering questions. It's going to be answering nutritional questions as well. Remember, I'm not a nutritionist. I'm just a personal trainer. So I can give you suggestions. I can't advise you like a strict diet plan. So fitness related, nutrition related, and I'll probably post up some like workout routines if you guys ask for them. So these videos are going to be based on what you guys ask for. Any questions, I'll answer them here. So go follow my Instagram so you can post questions there, or you can post them on here too. My Instagram is buffnugget, and I'll post that in the link later. And so that's the reason. I'll tell you guys a little bit about myself. I am 20. I just turned 20. I started my fitness journey when I was a junior in high school, and I've always had a lot of weight problems. My friends won't admit it, but I did. I've had weight problems since I was in junior high, and I always knew about it. But I never did anything about it because I never really got I got made fun of a little bit, but it wasn't to the point where I wanted to change myself because of it, you know? So my junior year, my mom decided, let's go to the gym. So I was like, okay, let's go, right? So we started going, and a big mistake that I made was I focused only on cardio. And you shouldn't focus just on one thing, because you don't just run, you know? You also pick things up, you want to be fit. The main reason would be because you want to be able to do your everyday functions without breathing heavy, without struggling, you know? You want to have a healthy body, a strong body, to be able to live long and do what you usually do on a daily basis. You don't want to be 45 and like a lot of us have trouble walking up the stairs. You don't want to have that. You want to be able to walk up the stairs without huffing and puffing at the end of it. So I started with just doing cardio, which was a big mistake. I've been working out for 3 years, and I focused 1 year entirely on cardio, and honestly, I could be so much farther with my fitness journey than I am if I would have never just only focused on cardio, if I would have weight trained as well. So I did cardio for a really long time, for a year, and I went from 145 down to 115. And I hit my plateau because I had finally hit the weight that I wanted to hit. I couldn't get any skinnier. I really couldn't. My body was not going down with all the cardio. Plus, I was so used to it. And I decided I have to change. So me and my mom decided to start learning a little bit about weight training. So that's right around the time I met one of my really good friends, Jesus, which I don't get to see so much anymore because we both go to school, but it's another story. We started hanging out with him, and he started teaching us a lot about training that we did not know, because of course we were only doing cardio. So I started doing really basic movements. I started deadlifting, and that's all I would focus on. I really didn't bench that much. I benched a little bit, but I didn't bench that much, and I squatted. So I literally did 2 basic movements all the time. So I was about to finish high school, and I was kind of stuck between becoming a veterinarian or becoming a personal trainer. So I decided to go to the personal trainer route because it was a shorter course, and then I would go into veterinarian. So we found this school. My idea, by the way, he can't take credit for this. So he can't take credit for this. My idea. I told him, let's go to a personal training school. And he went along with it. We would go together. And the reason why I decided to go to a school was because I heard a lot about people getting their certificates online. And personally, that's just the easy route. Why would you want to get your certificate online when you're dealing with people that are overweight, they're diabetic, they have injuries, they have some of them are physically disabled from like one side of like the body, like I had to deal with when I was in school. Like, why would you want to get your certificate online? And I got that like hands-on experience when you're dealing with people's lives. Like, people don't realize that personal trainers deal with people's lives. Like, if you can help somebody live longer, like, you are dealing with a really major component, you know? So I decided, let's go to school, let's learn. So I went to school and we got our diploma, not our certificate. I never have to renew my diploma again. Like everybody else has to renew their diploma, their certificate, I mean. By the way, it is going to be a law that pretty soon that you do have to have a diploma instead of a certificate. So for all y'all that have a certificate, I suggest you guys go get a diploma. So we went to school and I started learning a lot of things that I didn't know. That's when I started really training and I really started seeing progress. I started getting a booty, and I started seeing muscle definition in all the right places. Another thing, just because people become personal trainers does not mean they know everything about every training style. I learned a little bit about everything. Like, I learned a little bit about CrossFit. I learned a little bit about bodybuilding, physique, stuff like that. But if you wanted me to prep you for a show, I wouldn't be able to help you with that, because I learned a little, like, the basics of everything. What I am more knowledgeable about is, like, getting fit in general, like what you should be doing to get fit in general, not for shows. So, I myself would love to be in a figure competition soon, but I have to mold up and get bigger, and so whatever. So I'm gonna need a coach. Anybody want to coach me? So anyway, so I went to school. I started lifting. I started seeing the change, and I started learning a lot from a lot of people. I started dating someone that taught me a lot about lifting as well. But the good thing was that since he would priorly lifted, and I was a trainer, like, if there was something that he was doing wrong, he would show me, and if there was something that I was doing wrong, I would show him, or like, well, you know what I mean, I mixed up my words, but you know what I mean, like vice versa, we would always help each other. So yeah, so that's a little bit about me. Please post any questions down below or on my Instagram, BuffNuggett, Buff Nugget. That way I can post more videos and specific videos to specific topics.